Australia, this is not just a country, it's a dream, it's an emotion for many international students. Hey guys, welcome back in the new video. What comes in your mind if I said, hey, study in Australia? For me, it's like more shifting to the most developed country in the world, studying in the ranked universities in the world, and earning more money while you are studying. So, if you are planning or dreaming to study in Australia, then you should consider first three things. The number one, your financial condition, you have to be very strong. Number two, now in Australia they are facing the housing crisis. It's very difficult to find the student apartments or the housing, so you have to book in advance. And number three, you should choose the ultimate, the field study which leads you for the PR. So guys, China, India and Nepal, we are on the top 3 list of the highest number of students who are shifting to Australia for the further study. And the data also shows that from the academic year of 2022 and 23, almost 500,000 of students visa has been granted. So in the last interview series, I have got the many questions like what are the top 3 things we have to consider before applying for the Australia visa. So guys, if it's your final dream is Australia, then you should watch the complete video. Education in Australia is more about business, not an investment. I have seen the record that in Australia, the revenue collection from the international students comes under the top 3 list. So most of the Australian universities are very expensive. Based on the field of study, based on the universities, cities and the course and the level of study itself, the Australian universities fees could ranges from 4,000 Australian dollar to 37,000 Australian dollar per year. So you have to be very strong in financial term. You have to show 1 year university fees plus your 1 year living cost in your bank account as a deposit. At the same time, you have to prepare with the financial document like property valuation, the sponsorship letter, the sources of income. And I strongly recommended you guys to put the bank balance or to start your depositing the money 3 months prior applying for the visa. Never shows 1 day balance. Getting Australian visa is more easier now than finding the student apartment or housing in Australia. Nowadays, international students are facing the rental crisis. It's very hard to find the student apartment or studio. So guys, I have seen many comments in my last previous videos like, hey bro, I have got the visa rejection because I was unable to show the proof of the student housing confirmation or any place to stay. And many students are asking me, hey bro, how can I book the apartment in the Sydney or in the Australia in different cities? Don't worry guys, finally your wait is over. Let me introduce Amber, a premium student accommodation platform where you can find your home away from home in an affordable fee. If you are looking for the apartment in Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Canberra, Perth or Gold Coast or many other Australian cities and near to your universities, you can search for your accommodations in the Amber platform. Amber is one of the largest Southeast student accommodation provider, which services are more oriented within the international students. So guys, finding accommodations nowadays is really a headache for the international students. I have already mentioned that getting visa is more easier than getting the student housing in the big cities like the Sydney or other different areas. So guys, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and sign up for free. What you have to do, give your full name, email ID, phone number and the location where you want to book your next apartment in Sydney, in Melbourne or in Perth. And next step, you have to just give your university name as well. You know why? Because the platform will gonna suggest you some nearby accommodation based on your university, and you have to just give the move-in and the duration of the stay time and the number of the students if you are going for the group and your budget as well. Once you submit this form, then after the Amber team will gonna assist you throughout all the process to search for the best apartment nearby near your university based on your budget and everything. And personally guys, I really found it Amber is really good platform where you have lots of choices in the apartment choices based on your location, based on your budget, and based on the group as well, if you want single or group or for the couple. And mostly it's precise for the international students, so it's better not applied for the by the family. And there you can see there is different messages, the happy messages from the students as well who have been used Ember for a long time. And at the same time, apart from the Australia, you have many choices like in London, USA, Chicago, Sydney, Dallas, New York, Manchester, yeah, many more cities. And maybe you have a questions, hey bro, why Ember? Ember is a very trusted platform, that's for sure. Many students are applying with the Ember, even though my friends who are living in Australia get the affordable apartment from the Ember platform, and it's very affordable, and you have more choices, and there are no more hidden prices, like no more hidden charges, and Ember could assist you 24/7. That's what we want. If you are curious how it works, you can just simply write your university name, University of Melbourne. Let's go for it. And voila, here you have the options for the apartment. You have the price, the location, the facilities offered in the apartment, and everything. At the same time, you can inquire directly from here. Yeah, you have, there is the different price ranges, like it start from the 389. If you want a bit expensive, 429 with more facilities. And if you want some less expensive as well, for sure you can do the filter from here and you can put the estimated budget. Many students are asking me in the comment section, hey bro, what is the best platform to find the apartment in the Europe or in Australia? And finally guys, this Ember is the best one. This is my strong recommendation. You can click on the link in the descriptions and sign up with my affiliate link and get your apartment done. 10 things you have to consider before applying for the Australian student visa. The field of study. You have to select the right course. Why? To get the PR. Like I have seen many students selecting a random course in the random university. Why? Because it's easy to get the admission later and the visa. And once they move to Australia and they are regretting, oh no, this course has no future, no PR points, and they are planning to shift the university or change the courses, which leads them like losing the 1 year, losing the money and everything. So this uh, the top three courses like engineering, nursing and accounting, it has a better future, better opportunity and better higher points in Australia. In engineering as well, you have the many choices like civil engineering, software engineering, agricultural engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical, structural, electronic and many more. And for the accounting, for the nursing field, you could go for the surgical nurse, mental health, aged care, or disability and rehabilitation and many more. And for the accounting course, I have seen like based in management, like management accountant, general accountant, taxation accountant and many more. So guys, this is, I have one more humble request for the consultancy as well. I have seen many consultancies, they are just uh, recommending any universities or any courses for the international students just to get the easy visa and just for the money as well. So please don't do that, because once students move to Australia, they are regretting why I get admitted in this university and in these courses, and they are forced to change their courses and the university just to get the PR, or for the better opportunities. So guys, these are the top three things you have to consider really before applying for the Australian visa. I would like to point out one more time. The first things is to, you have to be financially very strong. Don't take so much of loan, or don't put financial burden in your head, otherwise it will gonna be very hard the first year of Australian living in Australia. Second one, in Australia now they are facing the rental crisis, so you have to book your accommodation in advance. And number three, of course, the right courses which leads you for PR. Thank you for watching full video. See you on next video. Bye bye.